What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Insurrection Inc. podcast. We want to thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Hey guys, Jay here. Just wanted to remind you that we have a Discord. The link will be in the show notes, and we would love if you joined. And while you're in the show notes, check out our brothers at Frat House, where you can find more shows like us.
Or some.
Welcome to Insurrection Inc. Of me, Tim, and Porter is going to be joining us later, hopefully. And we have a friend of the show, Bullshido, talk to us today about the Lauren Southern and Paul Joe Watson
Yes.
drama.
Let's call it spicy tomato juice. It's I bought this at the local booze. It's I don't. Well, it says something about black tomatoes
Sorry, too drunk to
being
read it.
all. Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
But alcohol.
So yeah, that sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
You should drink.
Oh well, it's an experiment. I did, by the way, in the same shop buy a limited edition bottle of Kraken rum.
What, you bought
And-
crack?
2020, we're back on the crack, boy.
and a 67% like strong bottle of Irish whiskey. So
How much percent? 60 what?
67.
67. Jesus Christ. I wish we got that high proof like Irish and Scottish whiskey here. But because of the
It's,
fucking taxes for importing it, we all get the 40% crap in America. Only the bourbon and the rye like really usually goes over 50%.
Yeah, it was barrel strength apparently. So
Sounds fucking good.
can't wait to crack that one open.
All right. So yeah, this
Porter
fucking
is
drama.
here.
Yes, Porter's indeed here. He's he might be in and out. We'll see what's going on with him. But yeah. What
Wait. Before we start, I really have to admit that Paul, PJW, he's quite handsome. Like, I don't know if you hear this. Like, I'm down. So
Well, we'll get to how handsome Paul is.
really handsome man. I like his weird beard.
Yeah, that really
Against
patchy,
what?
that patchy beard. You know, that really sunken eye look. Like he just stays up all night smoking cigarettes. Really?
He's basically a doomer. He's a doomer.
Yeah, he's the original man. It's formed after him.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
You guys remember his YouTube profile picture used to be him like laying shirtless on his side?
Oh yeah. my
No,
God.
I don't think it is. Right?
Not anymore. It used to be like back in 2016.
I seem to remember it's been just like the sepia filter with him smoking a cigarette for like ever.
Yeah, no, it's changed to that. But it used to be a sepia filter of him like laying shirtless on his side, like he's on a bear rug or something.
That's so gay.
But we're gonna get to this interesting fellow in a minute. Let's start by recapping the drama. So, what the fuck happened?
All right, so just as a quick intro, there's two main parties involved here, which I think most people that are like politically active on Twitter probably know. There's Lauren Southern and Paul Joseph Watson. Now, Lauren Southern is kind of I think she is one of the very few people that you could legitimately describe as alt-right adjacent. Because
yeah, like she's basically the definition of the alt right, I would say so.
yeah, the thing is, I don't think, or at least I don't remember her ever saying something specifically white nationalist or.
But
Especially
I mean,
from
it's quite obvious. She has
Her South-
these
her-
tendencies.
her
there's a
South
lot
Af-
of-
her South Africa stuff really teeter on the edge of it.
She's alt light.
exactly.
Maybe she's alt light and not alt right, but
Yeah, Because she was
yeah.
like
Yeah.
she was fucking gardeners.
She was also very strongly associated with the whole Identity Europa kind of group, which is like the how do I say this? They're
Well, it's
they're to the alt right what Antifa is to tankies.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's a fucking mad lass. Remember when she changed her gender?
Yeah,
Yeah, oh my god.
yeah. She's
She is-
legally a male, I believe, in Canada.
Yeah. Her whole shtick is basically just own the libs. That is her entire thing.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So something which used to be funny in 2015, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So after, like, at some point, she just kind of, I guess, got done with making SJW poundage videos and made a few documentaries. And then after the second documentary, Borderless, she, I believe, kind of found out or announced to the world that she was pregnant, and she just kind of dropped off the map. So, yeah, there you are. She disappeared for about a year. Jesus fucking Christ, Jay.
Jay.
I'm gonna cut it out in post. It doesn't fucking matter.
All right. Can you, like, put your gardener in an oven, please? Anyway, so I think her documentary, Borderless, about the European immigration crisis, came out roughly about a year ago. So she drops off the map, and now a few weeks later, she comes back with a video, basically being like, "Hey guys, I'm back, and like I have different opinions now. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. Subscribe to my subscribe star for that shit." And she's like,
Subscribe to my
"Yeah, you know, I'm gonna
OnlyFans
make
for that."
documentaries again and blah blah blah." So I saw this and I was like, so she's starting a new grift, basically. Like she's gonna dick tease everyone with the promise of a new documentary, and then just stream on Subscribestar with a bunch of sims. And
She can
get
dick
that
tease
cash.
me.
What?
What?
Jay, shut up. I do have a question.
Yeah.
Was she married, or is she married? I mean,
She is married at this point,
okay.
but I don't believe she was when the documentary dropped.
Yeah, I was just wondering if she got pregnant out of marriage, because that would have been hilarious given her
Yeah.
position on the alt-right.
Yes.
Yeah, well, at least fucking gardeners. Jesus. Fuck. These people, can't they tell I'm recording? No, they can't. At least Stefan Molyneux can't use the egg argument against her.
Oh my god.
What?
Still
Did he-
can.
What?
He still can. He's
But,
only
but
had one child so far.
oh, true. Did you guys see those photos he was posting this week?
Oh yeah, that was awful.
For the listeners, if you haven't seen it, it's photos. He puts on a leather jacket and sunglasses so he can get the whole Morpheus look from the Matrix. And in one hand, he photoshops an egg. In the other hand, he photoshops a stiletto heel. And he's like, "Western women, which way will you choose?" And then he took that same photo a few days later and just put either... It was like a box of tissues and lotion. And I forgot what the other one was. And it was like, "Western men, which way will you choose?"
Yeah.
What is
that
wrong
was,
with him? Why does he feel the need to do this?
I don't. He used to be such a good libertarian too. I do not understand this.
Stefan Molyneux is going to single-handedly save the Western world with eggs and and fapping paraphernalia.
Oh my god.
The fucking eggs. It's like it's one thing to tell a woman like, hey, maybe in your life you might want to stop partying at some point and settle down and have kids because you can't have them forever. As another thing to just obsessively send hoes on Twitter photos of egg cartons.
I mean, it's kind of a chat move, to be honest. Like, not gonna lie.
It's funny the first few times, but now it's like every time you just see a hoe on Twitter, and it's like they belong to the streets. Who cares? But you're always gonna see just an empty carton of eggs in their replies, and it's like, guys, get a new joke. Jokes aren't meant to be repeated ad nauseum.
That's right. Yeah, that's true as well.
Anyway,
it was definitely funny at first.
Yeah,
as credit. Yeah.
Oh, it was definitely funny at first, but it just gets repeated into hell.
If jokes aren't meant to be repeated ad nauseum, why is this podcast still a thing?
Because we're here to we're not here to be funny. We're here to torture people with our existence.
Fair enough.
We are here to express our autism.
Yeah, it's actually our therapist recommended this.
Yes.
Bullshido,
settle down with
another
with like an autistic help group and just record a podcast.
Yeah. What do you say, Porter?
I said, Bullshido, are you saying libertarianism is a joke?
Yes.
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 As long as the LP exists, we'll never be taken seriously.
As long as voluntary contrarian exists, we'll never be taken seriously.
Okay, we'll get on to those people later. But continue with Lauren Southern. So she tries to get the simps out to donate to her subscribe star or whatever, right?
Basically. So then Paul Joseph Watson launches a tweet. And I think this is at about 2 a.m. his time.
Yep.
Like,
come on, he was horny. Hello.
Yeah, we're all horny at 2 a.m.
I think he was both horny and drunk.
As the Doomers go.
Yeah. So basically, he sends out a tweet. Right-wing YouTuber suddenly returns, claiming to be a nuanced centrist, having disappeared at the exact point where everyone else was fucked over and banned for the last 18 months. Having thrown them under a bus by funding the very people responsible for all that. And then, in capitals, inauthentic!
Jesus Christ.
So, this is a little bit strange already, I would say. But then Lauren Southern replies to him with a screenshot of a text conversation they had. So
it's not a conversation, it's a monologue.
Oh yeah. So you gotta imagine, in a span of about 15 minutes, Paul Joseph Watson sends the following messages without Lauren Southern responding to any of them. So he's first question is, why did you disable comments on your video? Can't answer. Fraud. Disappointed. So disappointed. You can't answer. So pathetic. Jesus, just allow comment. It's not hard. Pathetic. How dare you? Fuck off. Leave me alone. And then at the end, there's thought higher of you, but after tonight, no. Just have a family life and enjoy and protect your child. Much respect for that. But otherwise, fuck off. So he just goes ballistic. And then after the screenshot comes out, he's not like deterred or anything. He just comments to her, Lauren, why are you deleting comments on your YouTube video? You don't seem to be able to answer. So yeah, Paul Joseph Watson goes completely off the rails because apparently Lauren Southern came back for that good old simp grift. And he just loses it. And then I can't really find it right now. But basically, someone just makes fun of him for this. He's like, "Oh, why are you like raising a child and like doing what's best for you and not fucking me?" To which he responds,
"No, hold on, I have it pulled up here. I have the screenshots."
Awesome.
So someone goes, "What the hell is wrong with you?" Someone replies, Why won't you fuck me, Lauren? Why do you grow the disgusting baby inside of you? I wanted to be inside of you. It's not fair. And he replies, you actually believe that I, as handsome as I am, was never inside, quote unquote, her?
This is the part I love. This is because that was the first thing I saw on Twitter. I didn't see any of the stuff leading up to it. I just saw Paul Joseph Watson claiming to have fucked Lauren.
Yes.
And I was like, what is happening?
Same.
The way he says it, inside, in quotations, as handsome as I am, I was never inside her. God, dude. Oh, God.
It's ridiculous.
Fucking
hell. Clearly, Paul is completely full of himself. But he's probably also very insecure. I mean, come on, as handsome as I am, this fucking guy. So yeah, my theory is that Paul Joseph Watson got rejected by Lauren at some point, and has been kind of obsessive in like an incel kind of way about her ever since. So one night he's horny, he gets drunk, and he sees Lauren Southern returns to YouTube, basically as an enlightened centrist. And then he's like, "Oh no, fuck no, this can't pass." So I'm gonna tell her how I feel for like 30 minutes, and I'm just gonna spurg out completely.
We've all been there. 2 a.m, we're drunk. There's someone we like who is a very popular YouTuber, and she falls off the face of the earth and comes back with children and as a centrist, and we just start harassing her on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty normal.
I feel like that's like.
I mean, Jay, would you hit though?
Lauren Southern?
Yes.
Nah, her baby oven's all fucked up.
There's a point. Although she's still hot.
I always like just based off looks, I feel like she was like a 6.5. I always prefer Tommy Lauren.
No, I disagree with you there. I think Tommy Lauren is a lot less good looking.
I mean, when she has the makeup on, she's good looking.
Even when she does have the makeup on, she looks like, Tommy Lauren looks like all of the like fake tan, platina blonde.
Both look
Trump
good.
bitches.
I mean,
like the fucking press secretary. What's her name? Kayleigh McKinney looks exactly the same way. Like unnaturally tanned, way too blonde, skinny as shit. And I mean, not a single thought of her own.
Yeah, between them. The issue is Tommy Lauren has a forehead you could land a jumbo jet on. Like, it looks like she's wearing a bad wig and just has really horrible... Because she has a really horrible hairline. Like, I could so easily Photoshop that hair off her and make her look bald.
Please do that. I have to see that now.
I want to see that, yes.
I will do that. So, yeah, I would tab Lauren Southern. She looks...
All right.
Yeah, she looks good. But I'm telling you, she's probably got roast beef down there. It's just meat curtains.
What's the name of those two girls? One of them ended up marrying Martin Sellner. God damn it! Like they were associated with Lauren Southern for a while.
I don't know. I never followed Lauren Southern that much. Women YouTubers. I'm just not that about it.
Man. I'm gonna Google that shit right now.
Misogyny is real and justified.
I'm gonna Google Rule 34 Lauren Southern. Let's see what's happening there.
Oh my god! Now I gotta do that.
Some pretty good deepfakes out there.
Just gotta be. Oh man, I can't believe this is what we're doing for show. Rule 34. Lauren Southern.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, there's deepfakes. There is deepfakes. How good are they? They're not that great.
Would you sell it though?
One person just photoshopped her in front of like 2 naked black men with hard-ons and like made it a tweet. I may be a racist, but I still love black cock. Ugh.
But
Let's see.
there's the thing with her.
Oh shit! There are nude photos of Lauren Southern.
No, they're not. You're lying.
Say it right now. Add 2 photos. You're gonna love this.
Horny posting.
Where are you going to be posting these? Jay?
It's in executive meetings. Do you have access to that channel?
I do not think I do.
Okay, hold on, let me give you access to that.
Is that her? I doubt that's her.
I think it's her.
I mean, it could be someone else as well.
Edit channel. Permissions.
Anyway, I found who it is. It's the Pettibone twins. So
who are they?
there's Nicole, I think Pettibone, and Brittany. So basically, they look exactly the same.
Oh yeah,
and at least from what I've seen, they're pretty hot.
yeah, they're good looking.
Oh, hey. Well, I don't have permission to view this channel quite yet.
I just added you permissions. You should be able to. I'll just DM it to you.
All right.
Really, this is the pinnacle of podcasting right here.
I mean, we knew this was going to be a shit show, right?
Oh, of course.
Damn, is that her?
I think it is.
I gotta.
Oh no, that is. Yeah, this should be her. Is this?
I don't think that's her.
I don't think so as well. It's
There's those front bumpers are too big.
I don't know. Let's see. It's not her. You know what's one of the issues if you're trying to fuck Lauren Southern?
What?
Her opening her mouth would be such a huge turnoff.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm done looking for her nudes. I don't care enough. Women aren't worth the time. I sound like Derek.
You sound like Nolan. Okay, so
Yeah,
how
we're
do we go on from here?
So, do you guys think that Paul Joseph Watson has ever actually fucked Lauren Southern, or was that his fragile ego being popped?
I mean, it's possible, I guess. Well,
She also didn't deny it either.
yeah.
And she did actually.
She did? Oh.
Yeah. So later on, she wrote like a complete long ass like.
Oh yeah, I
medium
DM'd
post, like a blog post, where she just kind of flat out denies all accusations of not only getting porked by Paul Joseph Watson, but getting porked by other conservative dudes or just people in that general YouTube space for like doing editing or writing work for her.
Do you think Sargon of Akkad ever tapped that?
I think he would like to, but I doubt it.
He's a neckbird, so no.
Do you think he ever fucked Paul Joseph Watson?
I mean, that's possible, yeah. I mean, there are rumors that Paul Joseph Watson is actually gay. So
I would believe it.
As would
maybe
I.
he's like bisexual or something. I don't know.
He looks like it. He looks like he likes to slurp cocks.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
It can't be that he doesn't. Just look at him. Just fucking look at him. Standing in front of that stupid fucking globe on his backdrop, like as if the Earth is actually round. The fuck?
Line Earth is where it's at, man. We all know that.
Oh, we're floating on a turtle.
line.
Come on. We're floating on a turtle. Fucking
I thought we were recording in a fucking donut.
We are. Fucking flat earthers though, man. So fucking stupid. Oh, Scott. I do not understand flat earthers. Like, what would any global elite gain from making us think the earth is round?
They can. I can't think of anything right now, so I
You
don't
have
know.
to ask Eddie Bravo that. Eddie Bravo will enlighten you with truth.
Yes. And then Alex Jones will come in and put him in a headlock because his uncle worked for NASA or something.
Isn't Alex Jones like 1/6000 Cherokee or something like that?
I don't know.
Or Apache?
He's a Comanche spirit warrior.
He's certainly a Comanche spirit warrior in spirit.
Dude, when I watched that Joe Rogan episode, after 3.5 hours, my mind was just fizzed.
Dude,
I was brain dead after that.
Oh man. I could not, like, listening to that one is so fucking hard. Because
it was so fucking funny.
It's hilarious, but there's no, like, the main thing that annoys me so much about this episode is that Alex Jones every 10-15 minutes like, "Oh, you want the big enchilada? Do you really want the big enchilada?" And it's like,
you sound like a Mexican. Like a really bad Mexican cartoon character.
Who says I'm not actually a Mexican?
Your accent.
Maybe I just do a very convincing Dutch accent.
You sound like a Dutch construction worker, so I doubt somebody would say you're a Mexican.
So by a Dutch construction worker, you mean a Pole.
And an alcoholic.
So you mean a Pole.
Yes.
God, fuck the Polish.
Oh my god. Are we starting again with insulting European nations?
The Polish are not Europeans. They're Polish. You can make fun of the Polish because they're white. And by definition, not in reality.
Aren't the Polish, like, not white because they're Slavs?
Yeah, that's a theory. There's also a theory that the Finnish are actually Mongolian.
I mean, it's kind of true. It's not completely incorrect.
No. So the
I
Finnish
have worked this out with Dirk Talmud in detail. The Finns are actually Chinese, and this is because that's because the government is lying to you about the size of Finland, Russia, Belgium, and Sweden, I think.
You know, here's the thing. How do we even know Belgium is real?
Yeah, actually,
well,
I doubt
because
that.
it's useful.
How is it useful, though? What did they give the world?
It's
Jean-Claude Van
go-to
Juncker?
place for fighting any of your wars.
But if it's the go-to place, wouldn't that make it such a convenient conspiracy for history? Like, there was just this one little country that didn't matter for shit, yet so many wars were fought there?
That is a good point.
I mean, if you look at it, what has Belgium given the world? Jean-Claude Van Juncker? That's not real. There's Jean-Claude Van Juncker and Guy Verhofstadt. It's like, are these real? Are these real people? No, they're robots.
Wait. 1 second. Fuck. Huh. Talk to me.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay, Bullshido has officially died.
One second, I gotta step out.
Gotta step out. Okay, there he goes. Up. Has he returned?
Yes, I have returned. Yeah.
So yeah, Guy Verhofstadt and Jean-Claude Van Juncker are not actual people because Belgium is not real. They're animatronics.
I think, yeah, that sounds like a good theory to me.
Just think about it. Guy Verhofstadt is a crippling alcoholic. How would he get anywhere in politics?
Well, because most politicians are crippling or crippled alcoholics. and
Yeah, but we're talking
and adrenochrome addicts and
adrenochrome addicts. But Guy Verhofstadt is like, if he didn't have a job in politics, he would be the local bum living under a bridge, drinking cheap wine all day and harassing people.
that's just the reality of the EU, man.
That is actually. God, fuck the EU. And then Jean-Claude Van Juncker, what does he do? What is he? Isn't he like the president of the EU? Whatever the fuck that means.
He is the EU.
And Emperor Palpatine is the Senate. Does that mean Star Wars is real?
Yes.
No. No.
Wait, you're talking about Jean-Claude Juncker?
Yeah.
He is not from Belgium.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's from Luxembourg.
That's even worse.
I mean,
is he from Luxembourg?
Yeah, he's from Luxembourg. From
What the hell?
Redingen.
how the fuck is Luxembourg even real? Like,
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
Oh my god, you're right. He is from Luxembourg. Shit.
dude, I don't believe that for a second.
Okay, but Guy Verhofstadt, he is Belgian. And, what is he good for? Nothing.
No, of course not. Because the Belgians are like fundamentally good for nothing. There's honestly, you know what? I think you're onto something here, Jay. Because think of all the minority groups that were gassed in World War II. Polacks, Jews, homos, Slavs, more Polacks. But not Belgians.
No. Never the
Why?
Belgians. And then we're supposed to believe
Belgium
that
is not
Belgians
real.
and the Belgians
You can't
own
gas
the
any
Congo.
Belgians if there are no
mean-
Belgians.
Yeah, I mean, do you even know a person from Belgium? I doubt that. So
Yeah, I don't.
yeah, so
I mean-
so it's probably not real. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean, my boss pretends to be Belgian, but I'm not convinced.
He's a lizard. He's lying to you.
Yeah.
Belgium was created in Aldi. You can go down to an Aldi, you can get yourself a Belgian politician for like €10.
That's pretty expensive, man. €10 for a politician.
Yeah,
Fucking
but
hell.
that's what they're selling it at, It's like, listen, you can get anything you want at an Aldi, and that's just facts. If what you want is fruit, or beer, or cheap wine. It's so weird that we have Aldi here in the United States.
Yeah, that is weird. Do you have Lidl?
No, we don't have a Lidl. We only have Aldi, and then Aldi owns another supermarket chain here in the United States. They own Trader Joe's.
That is very odd.
Yeah. And there's like in the span of 2 years, like 3 or 4 Aldis popped up in my city.
That is very interesting.
That place is a fucking scam. You got to put in a quarter to get a card out of the thing, and you got to pay
Yeah.
for your own fucking bags. Like, what the fuck out here?
Bro, that's like standard procedure in Europe.
Yeah, and that's fucking stupid. Over here in the United States, you don't have to pay to get a shopping cart and then you get your quarter back after. You just take a fucking shopping cart.
And aren't the shopping carts in the US a fucking mess?
Yeah.
Like, aren't they constantly all over the place?
Yes.
So maybe it's better to make people pay like 50 cents. And at the risk of losing their 50 cents, they are willing to essentially put back the cart in a place.
Actually, here in around the corner from me, there's a Latino supermarket, and almost none of the shopping carts actually belong to them. They're all from other supermarkets and convenience stores.
Actually, this was at a previous place I lived. We got drunk one night and we stole a shopping cart, as is tradition. But the shopping cart, we took it up the stairs because you had to get up some stairs to get to our living room essentially. and we put it right in front of the door of one of our housemates.
What Why?
Because we were drunk and it was hilarious.
Oh man, dude, like 2 months ago, I was at a supermarket, and the supermarket has like rooftop parking. And since it was like at the beginning of all this Corona crap, people were panic shopping, and I just needed a few things. And so I park on the roof because there's more space up there.
Yes.
But then as I'm going down, I see the elevator's broken. I'm like, okay, whatever. I just need to bring in a few bags. I can go up a flight of stairs with a couple of bags. Well, while I'm in there, I see a bunch of packs of water, which were flying off the shelves. So I tell my mom, and she's like, can you pick up a few for us and your grandma? And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I load up the cart with water, and I'm bringing it outside, and it hits me. The fucking elevator's broken. I have a cart full of water and other shit, like several gallons. I cannot carry this all up in one go. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just push the cart up the ramp and get up to the rooftop parking. But you know how those shopping carts lock once you take them off, like, the property?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the point that it makes it lock was right before that ramp. So I'm pushing a stuck cart full of, like, several pounds of water up that fucking thing, just scraping it against the ground. And it kept locking up. It would stop moving. I was fucking suffering. It is such a bitch. It was horrible. And it was fucking hot outside.
That's even worse.
It was terrible. By the time I'm up there, I couldn't fucking breathe. I was like, why did I do this to myself? Yeah, fuck shopping carts. You know, society has progressed past the need for shopping carts.
Can we...
What are we gonna replace them with, though?
Your mom.
No, black people, hello. They're gonna carry all the groceries around and stuff.
You're saying...
No, we're not gonna have black people in the supermarket. It's all gonna be segregated.
You're not allowed to touch them. You will just leave it on the ground, and then they have to pick it up, but also like disinfect it afterwards when they put it into your car, so you don't have contact with a black person.
As we all know, black people are the prime spreaders of coronavirus.
No, I mean, Ebola comes from monkeys, so... No, that's okay. Next topic.
You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fucking arrested. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Please
Next
record it live on the show. Tim gets arrested for hate speech.
How the fuck did we get here from Lauren Southern to monkeys?
I mean, to be honest, that's a pretty short connection.
It actually is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about as short as my dick.
I'm pretty Didn't Lauren Southern used to get in with a fucking mulatto or some shit?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'd fuck a white supremacist bitch.
Fuck it. Why not? I mean,
yeah. Give him the kosher meat.
The kosher meat.
All 2 inches of the kosher salami.
I mean, look, I'm basically the perfect bait for any alt-right trick. I mean,
yeah, you are. Why aren't you getting it?
White, blonde, extremely handsome.
You look like Todd Howard.
Who the fuck is Todd? Oh, I think, yeah.
The CEO of Bethesda.
Todd
Howard.
He's the one to keep re-releasing fucking Skyrim.
I think he's a lizard as well. Like, let's face it, he has so weird facial expressions.
Not a lizard, he's a nerd. Now, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg is the lizard.
I mean, that's not a new information, but we have to find other lizards. Hello.
Fucking Mark Zuckerberg, man. What an uncomfortable looking person.
This is
Why are all these? Yeah, what's up?
Never seen your face, Jay. Is that because you're extremely ugly?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Fuck you, Thomas. Fuck you. I'll have to fucking DM you a photo of me. Jesus fucking Christ.
Better make a new photo, man.
Fine, fuck you. Great. This fucking guy.
I want feet at least.
You're not getting my fucking feet.
Oh yeah, send feet pics, please.
No. What the fuck? You have to pay me for that.
Give me your Bitcoin
Where's your
address.
OnlyFans, bud?
I actually did have an idea for an OnlyFans where I get blackout drunk and yell at a computer for an hour.
I would actually pay $5 for that a month. Like, if you legit do that, then I would pay $5.
I think I'm actually gonna do that because I do need the cash. As for my Bitcoin wallet, if anybody listening to the show wants to give me money, you could always send it to me at
And gofuckyourselfindustries.com.
No, we are not affiliated with Go Fuck Yourself Industries.
Yet.
We are not? What the fuck?
You can send me Bitcoin at 1, capital QCM, lowercase j, capital G, lowercase RFE, capital V, 3, lowercase QPVY, capital JF, lowercase M, lowercase V, 6, lowercase O, uppercase W, lowercase b, 5, lowercase y, capital H, lowercase s, b, j, capital G, lowercase rj, 2, capital L.
Jay, you've got sausage fingers.
Yeah, they're gonna feel real good up your asshole, won't they?
I guess I won't need any lube with how fatty and smooth they are.
Well, at least now you can stop bitching about, like, literally, my Twitter profile picture was me for the longest time, and I was still drawing him, and you're like, oh, your face, like, you followed me when it was still my face.
Dude, I follow 1,300 people. I had no fucking idea who the fuck you were.
Well, now you fucking, now you know,
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, now I know. And I regret it.
Yeah, well, I regret ever seeing you, so. Feelings mutual, buddy. There's already one Todd Howard in this world. I didn't need to see another.
Well, I mean, better to look like Todd Howard than Todd Hagopian.
I do not look like Todd Hagopian. I thankfully do not sound like Todd Hagopian.
No.
No offense to him, but the first time I heard his voice, I could not listen to the episode of the Fagcast.
Yeah, I had some trouble getting through that one as well.
That voice, it sounds like he's been smoking 10 packs a day since he was 5.
I mean, he might be.
Probably. With a voice like that, it's just that poor man. How he's married with children, I don't know.
I mean, you gotta respect his game then.
Yeah, obviously. How Tom Woods is married with 5 children, I don't know.
It's not only is that fucking absurd, but it's shocking to me how many big name libertarians are short, fat, and ugly.
Yeah.
And neckbirds. And fucking neckbirds.
Thankfully, I've only got short and ugly on my side.
Hey. And also bald.
That's because I got a haircut this week. I had a Jufro last week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I let my hair grow out for like 4 fucking months. It gets really fucking curly. I could clean out a girl's vagina by shoving my head up her pussy.
That is not an image I needed in my head.
Well, now it's one you got. I'm like a pipe cleaner.
Can I have a video? Hello?
No, you cannot. You have to pay me, you stupid fucker.
Ah, shit.
I don't work for free.
Why are we communists? Like, it would be so much easier. I would have always had so much nude from you. No, we're fucking capitalists. You have to, like, come and fight everything.
Tim, even if we lived in Cambodia, you would not get my nudes.
Oh, come on.
No.
I feel like that's a requirement for getting into Cambodia, just getting naked.
No, that's how you get into anarcho-primitivist village.
Yeah, fair enough. But, I mean, a problem with getting into the anarcho-primitivist anarcho-primitivist village is that you run into a bunch of black dudes and then you get bombed.
Well, this video's been demonetized twice. Thankfully, we don't have monetization.
Only twice?
Only twice. Everything else was A-okay. At least I haven't been called an oven dodger on air yet.
Oh well. I mean, oven dodger, oven bait, you know.
Oven bait. You just throw me out in the street, all the ovens come running to me. Oh. Ah, shit. Yeah, dude, imagine how hairy the women are in like an Ann Prim commune.
Mm,
It's like they could braid their pubes.
I think it's high time for those people to start figuring out how to shave with sharp rocks.
Well, that's technology. They can't do that. They're gonna get killed by the village elders.
I feel like that's an amount of technology that should be allowed. Like, I don't care if you want to get rid of everything else, but at least make the women shave.
Well, you know, you could start a written correspondence with Ted Kaczynski, and you can talk to him about it. You can flesh this out in Ann Prim theory. Should women be allowed to shave in Ann Prim land?
Only with a rock. Like, they have to use a rock.
But it can't sharpen the rock. They have to find a sharp rock already.
Yes. And if they use
like
another
that.
rock to make the other rock sharp, then they should be hanged.
Well, you can't hang because rope is technology.
Ah, shit, then we have to stone them.
You have to push them off a cliff.
No, just stone them or something. I don't know.
Dude, you can't smoke weed in an Ann Prim land because smoking is fire is technology.
I mean,
Right.
there are other ways to make fire. Hello. It's,
No,
you just
but-
have to wait until your you have to wait until your village burns down, and then you can,
I
smoke.
mean,
You just throw the weed in.
Clearly, the answer is not to smoke, but to grow your own psychedelic and ingest them.
You just have to
Through
get down on
your
the
anus.
you have to get down on the ground and eat the marijuana straight from the fucking plant like a cow. Ah, dude, imagine how nasty that is. Just eating straight up fucking weed.
How long are we already recording?
46 minutes.
Okay. Feels longer, to be honest. It's
It's because we've derailed entirely, so now we're just in the land of bullshit conversation.
yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, and I think we've been doing a lot of bullshitting before this as well.
We were. Yeah, we were on like air. We were like pre-show for like half an hour waiting for Tim to get his fucking internet working.
And then I yelled in the group chat in German.
Yeah, what the? You said the weirdest fucking thing. You're like shit, piss, cunt, long-nosed forklift, internet. What the fuck? Thank you for teaching me how to say forklift in German, by the way.
The only thing I was curious about if one of you will actually use a translator to understand what I said there, so I'll just
I had to, because I
add
was like,
forklift.
what the fuck is a Gable stapler? I was like, what the fuck?
Cable stapler.
Yeah, oh my god, I make fun of the Dutch language, but German, Jesus Christ.
German is such an awful language.
I liked it
you're
until-
Dutch. Je goed.
I liked it
Wohnwagenbewohner.
until Tim came around. Because this is just verdammte Scheißdreck.
Do you have a problem with my language?
Internet Gabelstapler, Hochemann, Langnas Betruger. What the fuck is this? What are you saying? This is not a language.
I mean, really, just channel your inner anti-Semitism, and it'll come out.
Oh, I channel that all day, buddy. Oh,
I have to release it when Jay is here because he can't sue me since he isn't in Germany, so it's okay.
I can try. We're Americans. We love to sue.
I mean, probably you can. You will figure a way out, I guess.
I could get you swatted for what you say, buddy.
I
could get a direct line to Angela Merkel right now.
Do you mean when we talked about the firearms, like in Minecraft? Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Oh man, I think it bears mentioning. Who is the voluntary contrarian, Bullshido?
Oh God.
Probably a neckbird,
All right.
let's face it.
Yeah.
Let's get into the drama because this shit is juicy. All right, so a voluntary contrarian is what shall I say?
A
An
faggot.
anarchist, or well, technically a voluntarist podcaster. /blogger/faggot
With no following.
with absolutely zero following. He used to be in our frat, like in the
Which still
big
has gone
group
nowhere.
Yeah, that's still going nowhere because fucking Derek won't finish the goddamn website.
Oh god, I love Derek.
Oh god, that guy. Sometimes he pulls the blood out from under my nails.
He's so fucking weird. He sent his dick in the Twitter chat on the first night of it.
Derek is so fucking useless.
He put his dick into spaghetti.
That is hot.
He's such a retard.
He is.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ. He is also gay, for anyone listening.
yes, he is extremely gay. He won't admit this, but he's very, very gay. Also,
Yeah,
by the way, go follow @DerekIsGay on Twitter.
Who's... I know it's Twitter, so who the fuck is Derek is gay? Nina looks it up, just like when I looked up fucking Nate's balls. Or not Nate, Duncan.
Wait, Duncan has posted his nuts as well?
Wait, which one is the ugly one? Because
both?
I think no, Nate is attractive.
Nate, yeah, I mean, it's hard to make that argument that he's not.
Nate is at least decent looking. Duncan
is
Wayne, on the other hand.
Duncan.
Oh, every time I zoom into that face, every single fucking time,
it looks like a misformed potato.
he looks like a big toe with a face.
Oh God.
Anyway, voluntary contrarian.
Yeah, so it started with him at some point being in the frat. And the boys that we're talking about, I believe it's Davey running for tax collector.
Oh yeah.
So then he pulled out the good old, well, you're not a real libertarian argument for no real reason, just like because participating in the political system makes you not a real libertarian. So he got kicked for that, which, all right, fair enough.
Wait, what did he say again? Can you repeat it?
He got into a whole debate calling one of the guys Davey not a real libertarian because he's running for office in his town here in Florida. And so he got this whole argument.
So that's why it's called no real libertarian?
I mean, that's why I call myself no real libertarian. Because I don't give a fuck about this kind of purity spiraling bullshit. So anyway, like he goes on Twitter and starts talking shit. He basically starts telling people, by the way, nobody follows this guy. He's got like his best tweet has like 3 likes. Like he's got an engagement of dick. So he goes off and sounds off on Twitter like, I got kicked for being too good of a libertarian. So I argue with him some, and I offer him to come on my podcast to extensively explain himself. Like, what does he believe and why does he think that you're not a real libertarian if you participate in the political process? I'm like, so here's the deal. This is what I offered you. And I sent these DMs in our frat Discord as well. I DM'd him like, look, my offer is 1, I let you tell your story. 2, I ask some questions where I think they're necessary to clarify it for myself. Then 3, I attempt to steelman your ideas and poke holes in them. And he's like, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I appreciate the offer, and thank you. So a few hours later, he messages me, well, I don't know, I'm rethinking this. Basically, he gets cold feet and he pulls out like a bitch. Because he's afraid it'll piss more people off and just basically like root them deeper in their pragmatism, which is fucking dumb anyway, because there was no prag fagging going on at any point. But all right, you know, I'm like, whatever, and I leave it be. So then we just kind of don't talk for a while, and then at some point he shows up in the Unshackled Liberty Discord, and I have the conversation right here. So let's see, he gets in there, and he immediately starts talking shit about, like, it's like he gets in there, and the third message is him talking shit about the frat. So then him and Q argue a bit back and forth, and then I welcome him. Hey man, interesting to see you here. And we talk a bit, talk some more, and then at some point, he's like, well, people don't respect me enough for being a libertarian for longer than them. And they're not like ideologically pure enough. So I tell him, well, I don't care. Like, I'm an anarchist, but I have other things to do in my life than talk about anarchy and purity spiral. So whatever. It's like, oh, well, first principles don't matter to you. I'm like, well, no, not really. So then he talks more shit, and at some point he's like, oh, well, some of us take the cause of liberty seriously, yet you think it's a joke? I'm like, fuck off. Like, I said no such thing. So then he tries to bullshit some more, and then let's see, we talk some more, blah 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 blah, and then he starts sounding off on Twitter. Like, he just posts a screenshot of him asking me a question like, oh, do you know who like Hayek and Rothbard and this guy and that guy are? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of them, but I haven't read all of their shit. Yeah, so here it is. So basically this is where shit starts going wrong, right? He starts bullshitting, like, he starts beating his own drum. I mean, I've called Ron Paul a statist on my show, as well as Pete Quinones, and Scott Horton, Tom Woods as well. So I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't care who's the real Slim Shady of libertarianism. Fuck out of here.
The real Slim Shady of libertarianism.
So then he's like, I'm not interested in who's a libertarian. I'm interested in who's a voluntarist. I'm like, yeah, potato, potato. Like, who the fuck cares? I'm like, no. Are you familiar with praxeology? No, not really. Economics, Rothbard, Mises, Hayek. I'm like, yeah, I know who these people are. I'm familiar with what they advocate roughly. So it's basically at that point that he makes the screenshot. Like, he makes a screenshot of him asking about this shit, and me saying that I'm somewhat familiar but not very. He posts that on Twitter, and it's like, oh, look at this. This is the host of Unshackled Liberty. I'm like, you fucking cunt.
Oh yeah, it's because you were also arguing with him in the Unshackled Liberty Discord, so he thought you were one of the hosts.
Yes. And I mean, like, I don't care about all the shit he was going on before, because I mean, I call my shoulder no real libertarian, so I don't give a fuck if you don't think I'm good enough of a libertarian. Like, fuck out of here. But if you start like posting screenshots on Twitter, you're making this conversation extremely hostile. So
hostile.
So, oh man, he starts getting, at some point, I'm like, mate, what the fuck are you doing by sending Discord screenshots out to Twitter? Like, I'm not your mate. Oh god. this guy is such a fucking asshole.
These people.
So then, I scold him. I'm like, dude, we were just having a friendly conversation. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And then he basically apologizes, deletes the tweet because he's a retard. And I'm like, I understand you get irritated, but what do you think is going to happen here? Either I read up on first principles after some petty drama, or I read up on first principles after I have a convo with someone who demonstrates their value to me. Well, at this point, he had probably already left the fucking Discord.
Yeah, he did.
He blocked me on Twitter. Then he talked some more shit. Yeah. That's basically all it is. And now, I've blocked him back because I'm not stupid.
Fucking weird. What a fucking weird guy.
Yeah, that guy is just completely incapable of like having a normal conversation.
So I was looking at his website just now. Somehow he's married with 2 children.
Dude, the strangest people end up marrying and having children. I don't understand it.
It really is so fucking.
They're reproducing. It's a sad thing about it.
Yeah, we really should just euthanize them.
Oven baked.
Everyone who is cringe gets euthanized.
They go to the cringe camps.
The cringe camps. Oh my god.
Anyone who posts cringe, yeah. But
I would have been in those camps long ago.
Man, that fucking guy. I don't understand. Like, we weren't even having a debate. Like, we weren't even having some sort of massive disagreement. We were just talking.
Yep.
And then he's just like posting to Twitter, trying to start some drama. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, do you get so pissy because someone like not even disagrees with you, but just has like different priorities than you? Like, how have you achieved anything in your life?
Well, luck.
I mean, if simple shit like this pisses you off so much, like if you throw a hissy fit and start blocking people about some dumb shit like this, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And it's not like you're trying to be the next Tom Woods.
No.
Like, you're here, you have a show where you just shitpost on. Your Twitter's just shitposting. Like, you're just here for fun.
Yes.
And you just like vaguely touch on liberty topics, but it's nothing serious. You don't have to be read up on every single book Rothbard wrote because you're just shitposting.
Yep.
It's like this dude needs to pull the stick out of his ass because not every libertarian and anarchist and all that's going to devote their entire life to liberty. They have lives to live. Like, they have other shit to do in life that doesn't involve getting into arguments on the internet all day.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, so at what point are you a real libertarian? Like, how many books do you need to read? Like, which concepts do you need to know? And if you like, is the NAP enough, or do you need to know praxeology, first principles, the fucking knowledge problem, etc., etc., etc.? Like,
yeah,
where does it end? Like, when are you the real Slim Shady of liberty?
Well, obviously, when you are me, that is the only way you could be a real libertarian. It's just fucking astounding.
That guy is such a faggot.
And it's like, I disagree with voting in the political process. It doesn't mean I'm going to go around yelling at Davey and tell him, like, you're not a real libertarian.
Oh my god.
You want to run for office. It's like, if I'm doing that, it's like...
Davey is a neocon, hello?
Yeah, Burning Boots, you guys fucking suck. You guys aren't real libertarians. Please cancel your show immediately.
I mean, honestly, Davey is a manlet.
But calling, like, Ron Paul a statist, it fucking astounds me. It's like...
I mean, he's a minarchist. The minarchist is statist, but still, though, it doesn't... It's still retarded because it doesn't help.
I wouldn't call a minarchist a statist because they still hate the state. Like, this dude wants to talk about Rothbard, but he completely ignores the part where Rothbard says he would rather work with a passionate minarchist than a tame anarchist. So it's like,
exactly.
makes no sense. It doesn't hold up at all. Like, you're just being a Puritan and chasing people away for no good fucking reason.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, I get it. You don't want somebody like Nick Sarwark, because he's not a libertarian. I'm very comfortable saying that.
Yes.
He's just a Democrat that likes guns. I'm fine saying that. But Ron Paul, you're gonna say Ron Paul's not a libertarian? Come the fuck on.
Oh, by the way, this was so fucking hilarious to me. I was just looking at the screenshot of this guy's Twitter feed. So you gotta imagine this whole drama took place in a span of like what, half an hour, I think?
Yeah. Something like
that. Yeah. Basically, shortly after our spat on Discord and Twitter, he says, don't forget to defoo those whom are toxic in your life. This includes so-called libertarian friends and podcast hosts. And you know what he says 2 hours before that? The problem on all sides, they'd rather focus on the problem rather than the solution involving their adversaries. Like, dude, are you self-aware at all?
No. No, he is not. Oh, at least he's not the dog fucker I found on Twitter the other day.
Bruh. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah.
I love how I was the first person to call him out as a dog fucker that time.
Oh, yeah. And that got on that got on like fire. That was amazing.
And then, dude, like a brony comes to a furry and a brony come to his defense the next day, and I'm just like, okay, cat fucker. They're like, can you come with proof, or are you just gonna slander? This is weird. People insult at each other all day. You want me to fucking stalk this guy's life and come with proof that he's a dog fucker? Or is it like the fact that his only argument against libertarianism is zoophilia, and he calls people against zoophilia anti-zoos instead of normal people? Is this not enough proof that this dude has something fucked in the head? And then a fucking furry the next day with a fucking furry cat profile picture comes up and wants to argue with me, and I call him a cat fucker, and he's like, oh yeah, do you have proof, or are you just gonna slander me? And it's like, you're a furry! And he's like, I don't jerk off to furry porn. And it's like, you really expect me to believe that? You're a furry. You're telling me you just like anthropomorphic animals, like the aesthetic? You probably got fucking 5 fursuits in your closet, and you probably look at cats and go like, oh, I wish I could get that pussy.
Oh, God.
You are a cat fucker. Your buddy's a dog fucker. All of you get the fuck out of my feed. I'm going to waste your time if you try to argue with me. I'm not going to have a sincere debate with you because I don't care about you people. I'm not having some ideological discussion here. Because the dog fucker was like defending Saudi Arabia. And it's like, why am I going to have a legitimate conversation with this dude when I can just call him a dog fucker?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's just, it's a better way to go.
Yeah. And he blocked me, so now I never have to see his bullshit in my feed again. There we go.
Honestly, I am very, very loose with the block button. Like, people that annoy me, I just immediately block them.
I don't know why I don't do it. I just block like porn bots.
I follow those.
I hate this so much. Come see my sex here. y.tv.
I have big teeth, very horny.
Do you like sex? I hate those. See my photo collection.
I hate those thought bots on Instagram. Just creep into your DMs.
I hate those so much. On Instagram too, you're constantly on Instagram. You get like added to these group chats where it's like a bunch of normal people and one porn bot.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, so Zuckerberg, you have time to remove political meme pages, but you don't have time to ban bots. Interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You guys remember? This is crazy how quickly the internet just goes away. You guys remember that like girl with the ugly Jersey accent?
No.
She was like the art ho ethot. So I DM'd it to you.
Oh.
Idiot. On Discord. Check your Discord.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I've seen
Whatever.
it. But
Anyway. But yeah, it was this girl that she like got popular out of nowhere because she was like an art ho, but she had a weird New Jersey accent.
Oh, you mean
Gengar GF or something.
Yeah, I know the chick you mean. She's funny.
She got canceled already.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody was simping for her. I don't get it. That accent, it scrapes my ears.
She's kind of funny. She's kind of cute. But
yeah, she's funny, but it's like that accent is just like, hey, gabagool, hey. It's like Bird. It's like Bird if he was a woman.
Oh my God.
Would you be attracted if Bird was a woman? Would you be attracted to that voice?
I mean, I'm not attracted to Bird's voice even if he's a man.
Exactly, because it's an ugly fucking accent. I swear to God.
He sounds horrible.
If I see Bird insult Florida one more time, I am going to find him in that city of 8.5 million people. I'm going to punt his short, fat ass across the fucking New York City skyline. Because his fucking people, they're coming down to my state, and they're ruining my state with these stupid fucking accents. You think I want to hear this gabagool bullshit? You would think I want to hear this every single fucking... No, get the fuck out of my state, you stupid fucking Yankees. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with your fucking state that you want to be so proud of it, but you want to come down here and move to my fucking state and pass your stupid fucking urbanite bullshit and pass gun control? Stay the fuck in your rat-infested, piss-smelling city.
Oh man, fuck, it sounds like Florida has a New York problem the way Texas has a California problem.
Yes, we do. Like, down to a fucking T, we have a New York problem. You know how the amount of New York license plates I see every fucking day? It's like, I want to key all of your cars.
This sounds like a Jewish invasion.
I wish.
Oh my God.
Miami already had a Jewish invasion back in like the 50s. It's the third most Jewish city in the country.
What it is now.
Yeah. But I don't want it even worse by having New Yorkers come down here. And then you have this little schmuck up there talking shit about Florida and the South. Like, hey, listen here. Listen here, you fucking avian fuck. What has your city ever produced, huh? AIDS? Actually, I think that was Toronto. But Toronto's the New York of Canada, so my point stands. Yeah, Bird, if you ever want to come on the show, you're always welcome. I don't know, the funniest fucking thing is Porter keeps, like, every once in a while, he goes on the fucking the Insurrection Inc. Twitter account and DMs Bird. So, like, there was the original one he sent, like, 2 months ago, where it's like, want to come on and talk about random bullshit mixed with esoteric libertarianism? And 3 months later, update, we have about 100 listeners now. No, didn't even read the message. So it's like he's gonna keep like these horny messages trying to get Bird on the show.
You should.
Maybe he will react if we like once have like 10,000 listeners or something. Maybe he will actually read it.
This show has never gained 10,000 listeners. Let's be real.
Let's see. Maybe it's really appealing for autistic people. I don't know. We have to find a niche group we can, get on our side.
10,000 listeners. You're getting into like the bigger show territory. Like we're not getting to 10,000 listeners.
Let's try 1,000 at least. Come on, we're gonna do that.
I can see maybe after like 3 years of doing this, we get to 1,000 listeners.
I wonder how many listens the Burning Boots boys get. Burning Boots.
I do wonder.
Because I think they do pretty well.
I feel like they get a couple hundred. At least.
At least. I think they've got quite a few patrons actually as well. So
I can imagine them getting like 1,000 on a good episode.
They
got that good audio quality. So, it's good for them.
Yes.
This show does not have good audio quality.
Neither does mine.
Neither does Dissecting Liberty.
True. Yeah, there are 31 patrons.
Nice. I wish I had.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, listeners, steal your mommy's credit card, stop playing Fortnite, and start donating to our show.
Yes. Merch will come soon.
Yeah, we keep saying that. It's never gonna
It
happen.
will be a picture of me and my penis and Jay's face.
No, it's not. It is not. That's not on the roster, guys. Hey, listen, the scale I would have to blow that up to for us to get a good drawing of Tim's penis. It would overload the website.
Wow, that's a Jew. Come on, like hello.
Listen, we're talking 2 inches versus like a millimeter.
I mean, you're cutting off a part of your dick, so I'm not gonna say anything regarding that.
Yeah, but that part of the dick only adds like a tenth of an inch.
Oh, that reminds me. I'm sure you've heard this joke before, Jay. But why do Jews always circumcise their boys?
Why?
Because Jewish women can't resist anything with 20% off.
Oh my
You know
god.
this one, Bullshido? How do you get a Jewish girl's number?
I don't know.
You roll up her sleeve.
Holy shit.
How do you pick up a Jewish girl?
In an urn?
With a broom and dustpan.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm full of these. What's the worst part about being black and Jewish?
Oh god.
You have to sit in the back of the oven. I think I'm going to release this episode as like an after hours instead of a normal one.
That probably.
We didn't even drink. Like, I mean, Bullshido drank a bit, but
Yeah, but I think this does not qualify for official episode territory.
yeah, maybe we're gonna do like a sober after hour episode or something.
Yeah, this is like during hours, but we snuck off for a smoke break and we've been bullshitting.
Yes.
That sounds like a new kind of format to put out. Like you've got your after hours, your full shows, and your smoke breaks.
That's a good one, actually. I'm going with that one.
Nice.
Jesus fucking Christ. But yeah, man. Fucking. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna get myself on the Fagcast. I'm gonna tell Bird I want to debate the utility of New York existing.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, I think you should text Gar about that as well, because I'm sure you will be all for it.
I will. I've heard they're off Twitter currently. They're both taking a break. But once they're back on, I'm gonna start hounding them. I'm gonna get on there so I can shit on his fucking dirty fucking wop Guido fucking New Yorker face. The South will rise again.
I want to listen to that right now.
I was listening to the last Fatcast. Bird's mental state is fucking fragile right now.
Dude, Bird is all sorts of fucked up, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is... Oh, man. How long have we been going? We've been going about an hour and 17, so I think this is...
This
is where we wrap,
this
is where we wrap it up.
All right,
So,
bye and go fuck yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. So, I never have these fucking commands ready. Yeah, everybody knows where to find Bullshido. He's been on like 20 times already. Talk to you guys later.